Good evening, boys and girls. It's your country teacher coming to you again. Today we're going to do another problem on mixed numbers, subtracting mixed numbers. The first thing I notice about this fraction or this mixed number is that the fractions have the same denominator, which is good for us. It's good for us because it'll be easier for us to do. But the other thing I notice is that the 3 is less than 1. So even if this were whole numbers, I couldn't subtract 3 from 1. So let's do our steps. We're going to have to borrow a whole number from here. Make that a 5. Now, excuse my handwriting. I'm not the writing teacher. And I'm going to add that 1 back over here in the form of 4 over 4. Why 4? Because I picked the denominator so they would match. So 4 over 4 is the same as 1. So this 1, now that I've borrowed it, has been renamed 4 over 4. Now I'm going to add 4 plus 1 is 5, and then my denominator stays the same. This is now an improper fraction, but I can now subtract 3 from 5. So 3 from 5, boys and girls, is 2 fourth. Now I have 2 minus 5, or 5 minus 2. I'm going to 5 subtract, or coming from, subtract 5. Oh, sorry, subtract 2 from 5. Sorry. It's been a long day, children. And I have 3 left over. Now, I could stop there, or I could simplify my fraction. This now becomes 3 1/2, because I know that 2 is half of 4. So that's one more problem I want you to practice. Again, use your own numbers, whatever numbers problems you have in your book. This is only when your numerator is less than your denominator, or your numerator at the top is less than your numerator at the bottom, and you have to subtract. That's the only way you need to rename it. Otherwise, if you're adding, you would just add those two together. Okay, now again, as I always say, boys and girls, you don't know if you know something until you can show someone else. Have a good one.